Omokoroa is a beautiful community with a cheerful spirit.
But Omokoroa isn't all that perfect. There are many landslips that need to be taken care of.
This lane behind me used to have two houses on here. They had to be moved though before the slip happened.
There's a slip back here. This house in front of us is in danger of slipping. So they're going to give 5 metres of their land so the pathway can go out, and then the council is going to put a rock wall down here so it isn't in danger of slipping even more.
This is the end peninsula of Omokoroa. As you can see, there are slips all around, and it's ending up in our harbour.
Weather station. It was put in by the University of Waikato and the University of Bremen in Germany. It's used to monitor the disturbance in the slips, so if there's any disturbance, it will be reported back to the universities. And you can see there's a sign because it's very dangerous.
Okay,
Has the silt build-up affected the way the Mitigation ferry runs?
Whereabouts on Omokoroa side or just everywhere? Okay. The build-up has affected us over in this channel over here, the main Omokoroa channel, and at low tide we do get stuck sometimes.
Have you tried to do anything about the buildup?
No, just over the years we've just persevered and carried out our operation. It's not too bad. Sometimes we may get stuck for a couple of 3 hours, but yeah, it's really sort of out of our hands basically.
What would you say to the council if they were here?
What would I say to the council? Well, they have a resource consent to dredge this channel over here, but at the meantime they were going to start dredging in about a couple of weeks' time, but they want to build a wall around the marae over here, so we're going to use the sand that they dredge to help stop that slip over there. It's probably more to do with the erosion around Omokoroa.
thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Omokoroa, the Bay County Council are putting in these rock walls to prevent landslips.
They've also been putting these trees in behind us with the green triangles around to prevent slips even more also. The roots from the land should keep the soil together, so it stays together and it won't slip even more.
That occurred 2 years ago in Omokoroa. You can see all the destruction it's caused with all the silt, clay and mud filling into the harbour. There's two options that can fix this. There's a horizontal pipe draining, and they drill into the ground, and the pipes suck all the water out, or there's trees, and the roots that go into the ground from the trees stabilise the bank.
Here with Ashley, and we're going to ask her a few questions.
To begin with, it was pretty horrendous because I'd just bought the house. 2 days after I'd gone unconditional on it is when the slip happened. So it was frightening to begin with, but over the period of 3 years, it's got easier. A case of tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. I think the budget this year they are spending is $360,000, and that will cover 150 metres of rock wall and putting some of the slip at a better angle. Yes, it's a volcanic layer from hundreds of years ago when Mount Ruapehu, I think, erupted, or one of the volcanoes. Gave a layer, covered most of New Zealand in a layer of like sand that when it gets wet, it just slips. And it's got a name, but I can't remember what it is. But when the rain gets through to that layer, it's when it just can't get any grip, and that's when the landslips just slide. Communal spirit. The walkway is a really important part of Omokoroa lifestyle. Everybody uses that walkway. If the slip goes anymore, it'll come into my garden. I don't want it to go anymore, but I want to keep the walkway open. So I've offered to give up part of my house, my garden, pull the slip back a bit to make the angle a bit better. and in return I give them my land, and everyone's happy. Right, guys. Well,
Thank you.
Brilliant planting, actually. Yeah. You can just get a working bee or something. Get some trees planted, some small shrubs or something. Yeah. Some with good roots.
Alright, that's brilliant.
Out of our harbour.
Help your community by inspiring others.
Thank you so much.
We really need this funding, so please help us make our vision come true.